Hi, welcome back to How To's with Heather. Today we're going to be focusing on sight words and vocabulary skills. So this is a strategy or skill that you might want to focus on when you're working with your students. Now remember that I said that it's really important just to pick one skill to focus on. So you don't want to do comprehension plus one of these vocabulary or sight word skills. So in this video, we're just going to be talking about sight words and vocabulary. Now, sight words, like you have in the resources on Preface's website, are awesome to use with your little kids or your beginning readers. If they are really new to the English language maybe, or just new to reading in general, you want to focus on sight words. So before the reading, writing them out, spelling them. If you have any kind of materials or blocks, you might want to build the words. Get them thinking about those sight words. Those are memorization, look at them, know them. Then when you're reading the book, you can point out the sight words. So here I have the story of the three little pigs pulled up, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm working on the sight words little and to and of with my kids. So going through and highlighting some of the sight words in the book that y'all are reading and pointing them out, and I don't even think two is one, but you get the picture. Keeping your sight words, seeing them throughout. Then when you're reading, you can keep noticing, well, what is this word? I'm going to do this word. And then after, just for a fun game, you can play I Spy, flip to a random page, especially if this is the three little pigs, you're focusing on the word little, it's going to be on every page just about. But if it's not, obviously pick your page wisely. And saying, I spy the word little. I spy the word to. The kids will love it. It'll also get them looking and memorizing what those sight words look like. So sight words, great skill to focus on when you're reading with those new early readers. Now, vocabulary is another type of word work that you might want to focus on. This can really be used for any reader. You can use it on the younger babies or early readers. Also really important for the older kids because they should know their sight words by third grade, second grade really. But you get the picture. So vocabulary is super important because some words are really tricky for me, and I've learned English and know it for my whole life. But these people that are new to English, these English language learners, these are really big and they're really confusing. They've never heard them in their life before. So it's super important to talk about the vocabulary before you even start reading. So go ahead and telling them what the vocabulary words in this book are going to be. Even if there's not specific words that you want to focus on, go ahead and look through the book and see if there's any words that you think might trip them up, if they're big or just an obscure word. So for example, in this page, ravenous could be my vocabulary word. So before the reading, I would talk about ravenous means when you're very, very hungry. For example, if I skip breakfast by lunchtime, I am ravenous. I am so hungry. The kids knows it. Ask them about a time when they've been ravenous. When you're reading, they get to this word and they'll go ahead and have some connection to the word. They'll know what ravenous means, so it won't trip them up when they're reading. Then afterwards, you can ask them to go back, find the word ravenous, and describe the wolf, because in this case, it was a ravenous wolf. So they can describe them as being really hungry. You can use that with any kind of vocabulary word or any kind of word you just want to really emphasize with the kid. So that is another skill that you can use during your lesson with the kids.